Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Sewing Up Style. I'm Lara and I am here in Brickyard Park this week. I saved it up for my birthday video. I forgot to mention in my intro that I talk a lot in this video. It's a very long video. So if you don't want to see the whole spiel about, old is a state of mind, then go ahead. I put chapters in. You just skip right to the pattern review, okay? Thanks, bye. But anyway, this is not related to sewing. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of background about this park because it's beautiful, it's huge, and I'm going to show you the brick stacks a little bit later. It's like a giant kiln, and they would put, child labor actually, would put the bricks into the brickyard kiln, and then they would heat them and cure them and then take the bricks and build buildings around town. So anyway, I think you saw that my title was Old is a State of Mind, and so I wanted to talk about aging and youthfulness and all that stuff for my birthday video because all those things directly affected what I chose to make for my birthday. And it starts with these shoes. Or some shoes that looked similar to them. I'm going to have to hold the microphone because there's no place on my t-shirt to actually attach it. So all of this is just my thoughts on getting older and transitions, life transitions and things like that. It's just kind of things that I've been going through for the last couple of years actually, but it really kind of hit ahead this spring, and so it's been on my mind a lot. And so I thought, since many of you that watch my videos are in the same kind of age bracket and maybe are dealing with the same things, maybe it would be helpful to hear about that. But quite honestly, what I'm going to be saying, I think, is relative to anybody of any age, because we all have life transitions and we all, struggle from time to time with what's our purpose? What do we do when we are out of one stage of life and moving on to another? It's not easy living. So I thought I'd share my thoughts in hopes that if it can make one person feel better, I will feel relieved that I did something, that I actually did this video, because I've been self-doubting for, months, because I've thought about this video for months. Okay, anyway, so 2 years ago, my son was dating a girl that she bought some Doc Martens, and I thought they were the coolest shoes. I thought they were really neat, and I even tried them on at the store, but I did not ever buy them because I thought that I would be judged, that I would be maybe laughed at if I bought them. So that's kind of like the start of this outfit, because I've wanted those shoes, that type of shoe, for 2 years, and I'd go by and I'd be like, oh, those are so cute, and then I'd be like, oh no, not for people your age. And then there's other ways that I've been just kind of dealing with getting older. I mean, obviously, if you go back several videos, my hair was in the process of turning gray, or silver actually, and I got wrinkles. I've got wrinkles up here. I'm getting my baby jowls. I've always had jowls. They're just getting worse. They're starting to really show. That's just what happens. Just what happens. But there was, the big thing is my kids are of the age that they're going off to college, and so that connection and sense of identity of being the mom of kids, that changed. I was trying to grow old gracefully. Everybody says, well, grow old gracefully. And so I felt pressure to, I don't know, come to terms on it, on other people's terms. What does growing old gracefully mean? I was having a lot of pain, back pain, some knee pain. If I would try to walk for very long, like take the dogs out for a walk, my back would start to hurt after, I don't know, not very long at all. It was really pretty sad. It was really sad. So also at the same time that I'm having all of these physical changes, oh yeah, I'm perimenopause and menopause. That is a trip and something that people really should talk about more. And then on top of all of that, I had society. I mean, like, it's all over social media. I'm sure you guys see it too. You know, if you're this age, you should be wearing this. Or if you're that age, don't wear that. Or here's a haircut that's perfect for people over 50. And they're not attractive haircuts. And, you know, another thing I've seen is, oh, well, that's the mother of the group. She's the mom. She's the one who takes care of everybody. Or you can go to her. I'll be your mom. I'll be your mom. And come to me, all you young children, and I will be your mother figure. And that's just weird. The opposite, the aging gracefully people and be a silver queen and all that kind of stuff, that's not any more helpful. I mean, that's just as bad. It's just the opposite. There's pressure on you to not dye your hair if you want to dye your hair. There's pressure on you to not, I don't know, do things that might make you feel better because, you know, you're not aging gracefully then. You're acting like a fool, or you're in a midlife crisis, or those kinds of things. So there just isn't any real support out there as people try to navigate these things, I think. And so I did find support in you guys, you wonderful people. But it all kind of had been rolling around in my head for a couple of years, but most especially the last year, because I was preparing for Spencer to go to college. In June, my family, the rest of my family, went for they hiked a mountain. They went to Pikes Peak and they went up the mountain and down the mountain in like 2 days. And I did not go. The first reason was because my little short legs and everybody else is over 6 feet or taller. So with my little legs, I would not have been able to keep up that pace. I would have slowed them down, and I didn't want to try to endure that either. So I had already decided not to go, but it had occurred to me that I would not be able to anyway. I couldn't walk. I couldn't, I mean, I could walk, but I couldn't keep up a pace. I couldn't go up a mountain. My cardiovascular stamina was pathetic. And so I just kind of was like, I realized that I was doing some of this to myself. And so when I figured that out, when I was like, you know, you could be making better choices. You could be exercising. You could be not eating wheat, because wheat makes me hurt. You could not be eating sugar, because sugar really makes me hurt. There's a lot of things you could be doing for yourself. You could take care of yourself. You could stop acting old. And so I did. I had seen a newspaper, no, I don't know where I saw it. It was an article on the internet that said that older people who have lived a lot of life experience, because I'm trying not to use old so much in my day-to-day language, that they found benefits just thinking about the things they used to do. Like they would get better function, that the things that they used to do when they were younger. I started where I could. I started just by walking around my neighborhood and doing body weight exercises at home, and eventually, you know, things improved. I made better food choices, and I started to feel better. I've lost some weight, so I feel more flexible. I don't feel so stuck. I just feel better in my body. My body feels better. I can get out of bed without pain. I don't wake up with my hips hurting because I'm exercising, and that seems to help more than anything. There's just a lot of things. So as that happened, you know, I started making other choices about, you know, what I put on my body and beauty decisions, and like dyeing my hair. I didn't dye it because I'm ashamed of the grays. I dyed it because the ash color is not good with my coloring. And I'm okay once my hair is all silver. I'm good with it. I think it'll be pretty. But right now, the ash color is not it. So I'm having fun. I like to dye my hair. I always have. So I'm just experiencing a little joy in my life. So do I feel 20? No, but I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better about myself, and feeling 20 or 30 or, you know, being a young whippersnapper, that's not the plan. That's not the intention. As a social worker, I've worked with lots of different types of people. I've worked with criminals, I've worked with people with serious persistent mental illness, I've worked with kids, and I've worked with adults, all the way up to 104, I think was my oldest client. And something common to all of them is that they just want to be heard, they want to feel joy, and they want to feel love and to be appreciated. So I'll talk to my clients, right? And they often say, you know, I feel like I did when I was 20. I don't feel like I'm 85. Inside, they still feel the exact same as they did when they were young adults. And my thoughts on this is that what we consider youth, what we think of as being as I don't know, our inner child maybe, it's always there. That's who we are. Youth is the joy of life. It's novelty. It's experiencing fun and new adventures and going and doing things we've never done before and seeing things we've never seen before. And it's that joy in creating and in listening to music that resonates with us. It's listening to the symphony, hearing the birds in the morning. It's all of those things that make us feel good inside. So, yes, our bodies are going to age. And eventually, they're going to give up. And whatever makes us us, whatever is our youth, our inner child, then that is going to go back to wherever it came from. But there isn't a transition in life that we are old, that we should expect to not do something, or like life is over just because we've hit that transition. Because all of life is there for us to learn. And there's a train. Well, I guess we'll see if it actually comes by, right? I think it's far enough away. I'm going to just continue. But so it's just transitions. It's up to us how we're going to manage them. How are we going to honor ourselves and our need for joy and our need to create and our need to be, you know, with each other. So, in my case, you know, I got some knobby-soled boots, and I made up some cool pants, and I made this nice t-shirt, and without caring if people think I'm in a midlife crisis. I also started making other decisions that are just making me happy, and I guess I believe that my people will find me. I think I forgot to say something earlier, so I'm going to say it now. So what I want to encourage everybody to do is to just do what makes you happy. Be who you want to be. As you grow older, make the decisions that give you joy and let you feel good inside and keep you young, honoring yourself, being happy. So let's talk about some patterns. Okay, so the top you have seen already, and it is Know Me 2048. I love this t-shirt pattern. This is the best t-shirt pattern I have ever sewn. It is just flattering. It looks good on everybody. It's very unisex, and I can't recommend it enough. 3 pieces, front, back, neckband. You just, seriously, I think this one I made in 4 hours. Very, very quick. I am going to be making more of them. This pants pattern I also love. And not just because it's got cool pockets. Okay, hold on a second. It's Simplicity 99.59. I made this version, of course, the long one. I should probably put a reveal in. I'll put in a reveal right now, and then I'll be back. I did not, there's a few things I changed. Okay, wait, I should tell you the fabrics. So this fabric is from a Walmart fabric bundle, and I love it. It's a very, very lightweight knit, and it's so pretty. So everything, I like pretty things. And then the pants I made out of a stretch twill that I got from Hobby Lobby. It was 40% off, so it was like $7 a yard, and I used 2 yards. So I made these pants for $14. This pants pattern has grommets in it. I did not do the grommets because I'm still having PTSD from when I did Spencer's vest. There's an elastic waist. Let's see if I can I show you up close? No. You're going to have to just trust me, because I'm obviously can't take the pants off here. So there's an elastic waist. It's got 3 little casings in that 1.5 inch, and so you just put elastic in the top, 1/2 inch elastic in the top, 1/2 inch elastic in the bottom, and then that middle one you're supposed to thread like a string, not a string, a cord through, and then put a little holder on it, and then it's supposed to be a drawstring. Well, I didn't do that. I just put elastic in all 3, and I have to say having a 3 1/2 inch elastics is so much more comfortable than a 1 inch elastic. I'm contemplating just dividing any 1 inch waistbands into 1/2 inch sections and doing this on everything, because it feels so much better, and it doesn't roll. It just stays the way it is, so I really like it. What else did I change? I did not put the elastic in the bottom because I don't think that would look, I'm so short, that would cut off some of my height, and so I just left the leg straight. It's a wide leg, but it's not super wide, so I think it looks nice still. And then there's these really cool pockets. Let me show you the pockets. I can do that because I don't have to take them off to do that. Let me see if I can. Right here, there's a pocket here, and then there's a pocket on the inside here. So there's 2, 1, 2. And there's an outer pocket on top of the inner pocket. And that is super cool. You're supposed to put buttonholes and button it down, but my machine ate both flaps of the outer pockets when I was doing the buttonholes on them, and so I gave up, and I am putting snaps, and I did not put the snaps on yet because I was up at 12:16 putting snaps on. I put one just a hair off, so I'm going to have to rip it out, and then I wanted to go to bed. This late night sewing is getting to be ridiculous. So let's see, what else about these pants? I really like the seam right here. I don't know that you can see it. There's a seam, right? It goes across here. So there's a nice kind of panel. Obviously it's not, you know, I mean, it's not like holding anything in. It's nice and loose. The pants are nice and loose. They're so comfy. I am looking forward to wearing this to work. I did not, let's see, what else do I need to tell you? The pants are not a fast project. They are pretty, I mean, it's not hard sewing, but it's a lot of sewing. There's 15 pieces. You've got the front, the back, both flaps of the pockets, both pocket pieces, the yoke piece, the pockets, you know, the pockets up at the waist pockets, and then because it's set up that you have this short version and then you just attach at the bottom. So it's got a lot of really cool seam lines, but it's a lot of sewing, and so it took a lot of time. On Sunday I worked on my live stream project for the rest of the day on Sunday, and so I actually started sewing. Did I cut it out on Monday? I might have cut it out on Monday and started sewing, but it took me until last night. Well, and I still didn't even finish completely. So it just takes some time. But that's why I don't have 3 garments today. I only have 2. But I'm going to do the last garment. I'm still going to make it, and that's going to be my video next week. It just won't be a birthday video. All right, so thank you very much. Thank you for coming and watching my video. I want to say happy birthday to me and happy birthday to all of you, because it really is a wonderful gift to get to grow older and experience all that life has to offer. That's the one thing that I think I have learned from all of my clients. So I'm going to go. If you liked the video, please hit the check mark. And if you want to see more of this, come and subscribe. And on Sunday, I will be doing my live stream at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, where it's kind of like a sewing circle. So you can just come and bring your project and watch me flail a little bit, but we all have fun. I think we really do have fun. So yeah, thank you. Have a good weekend, and I will see you later. Bye.